That's not good right here.
I'm Jess.
I'm Obi.
And this is episode 3 of our mobile home remodel.
Well, I had some unexpected things that set us back. Found some termite damage and some rot, so we had to repair that.
So Obi finished the roof. We went with a silver roof, although it kind of just looks white when the sun is hitting it. It's more energy efficient, that's a plus, and also it was cheaper tin. So later in the video I'll break down how much that cost to re-roof. Made a lot of progress, and so let's go show you what all we did. So the cost to re-roof the house was $956 for the tin, and added miscellaneous supplies was about $90. So that is an all-in cost of $1,046.
So here we are finishing up the roof. We almost have most of it on. You can see here I ran 6-inch 1x oak strips to screw into after I put my underlayment on. Had to fix the edge here because they had cut it off where they had mounted it to another building, so I had to extend out and re-put my eave on. Not too bad, got it on in a couple days. About to put my roof cap on here. Small roof, just about have this finished up.
So there was this empty spot where an old window was in the house. This is where the house was backed up into that apartment that was beside it, so there was no longer a window there. So Obi went ahead and framed it in, and we're just going to be covering this up.
They built a shop up against this house. They cut this eave off, so I'm refilling it in and redoing this eave. When they moved it, we had to pull some of this siding off, and there was a door here. We framed it in back into a wall, and then we framed in a window where they had taken the window out. So that's where we're at.
So then he removed all of the old siding on the upper eaves and replaced it with new plywood. And unfortunately, we ran out of house wrap, so we couldn't get it all the way across. Then we took out all the old windows, and this is where things took a little bit of an unexpected turn. We were getting ready to install the new windows, and we had to do a little bit of reframing work. And when we did that, we discovered some rotten boards in the base of the foundation. So we just decided to go ahead and pull off all the old siding and pulled off that rotten board that was by the front door and replaced it with a pressure treated board. And then we installed all new plywood on the walls.
So when we started today, we're gonna put windows in, and when we started checking under here, we found rotten boards that held up the outer wall. So we ended up just pulling all the siding off. The siding wasn't real great anyway. So now we're gonna put tie-back, and we're back to where we're gonna start, where we're gonna put windows in tomorrow. So also we found, when we pulled the boards off, we found that the 2x4s up there rotted out. So we'll have to figure out how to replace those too. And definitely put a little bit more work into the project, but it is what it is.
Then we got the house wrapped with some house wrap, and we did the exact same thing on the other side of the house. This will just be so much nicer whenever we go to install the new siding, as it will be a nice level, clean surface to install it on. Then we worked on reframing this wall to install a single kitchen window. And then we got the window installed, and I think it looks great. Now it is time to do the final exterior side of the house, and we had a little bit more work to do here because we are going to be adding a larger window in the bathroom. So we had to reframe that for the window. We had a little delay. We found a couple spots where it looks like there was termites. We're not sure if they're active. It looks like it's been like that for a while, but we're definitely not termite experts. So we just went ahead and went to the store and grabbed some termite spray, and Obi is up there spraying that now. If there are any active, that should hopefully kill them. Hopefully they're all dead already, and this is just a past infestation. A little delay, but we are finishing up this wall here soon, hopefully.
Hello. Here's a free window that we salvaged. The house got in a storm, got a lot of damage, so the person tore it down, so they let us take some of the windows. And we're going to use this window in our bathroom.
Now for the inside, we didn't do a whole lot of work, but we did get a few little things done. I removed the shelving from this little pantry and began knocking out that wall to open the space up to make one large pantry in the laundry room. I pulled up the floor in the laundry room and I painted the cupboards that were in the laundry room, and I went with this beautiful green color and I absolutely love it.
So I was able to get this room cleaned up, had to patch a couple holes. So I'm about ready to start on the shower pan and the vinyl flooring.
Then he got the vinyl floor installed, and I absolutely love this floor. It is so beautiful. And also I ripped off all that wood strips that were on the wall in the master bathroom. All right, so this is what the house is looking like now. My mom has been a super awesome help, and she has got a coat of paint on most of the living room here. It's kind of a mess still. Got one coat of paint here. This is the kitchen, what we've got done thus far. We reframed this wall and got this awesome new window in. We got this at a discount window place for like $160. Pretty good deal. And then in here, I got these painted. I love the color. Got the floors ripped up, and I started knocking out these walls. I still need a little bit more manpower to get the rest of this out. And then in here, we got a little bit of framing done on these windows. And then we were having a little bit of issues trying to figure out how to install these. But we will hopefully get to that this coming week. And then in here, it's looking so much better. I love this floor. This is a sheet vinyl flooring. This cost about $150, I believe. This is the shower base that's going to be going in here, and then the part of the back. And then the biggest improvement is this window. It is so much bigger and makes this room so much brighter. I absolutely love it. Like Obi said, we got this for free out of a house that had been in a storm. The people were tearing it down because it had been so damaged. So we were able to salvage that window, so that was free. So then next in here, we are going to be adding B-board to the walls, and then we got to get the shower installed, and then we've got a new vanity to go in here, paint it, probably a new light that will be a little bit brighter. And then the toilet will go back in, and this room will be almost done. I'm loving how it's turning out. And then I think that's it for what we got. Well, quick little update. While I was filming, Obi decided to finish ripping this wall out. So now we have this huge closet in the laundry room. So this will be really great for storage and our little pantry. So super excited about that.
Well, thank you for watching this video.
Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you will stay tuned for our journey on episode 4. We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.